Have you ever looked around your home and thought, this is mine, my space, my peace, but what if something happens and there's no one here to help? Living alone after 70 can feel empowering, even freeing. You set your own pace. You decide when to rest, what to eat, how to spend your time. But it can also raise some quiet concerns. What if I fall and no one hears me? What if I forget to take my medication? What if I start to feel a little too isolated? These are real, honest thoughts. And if you've had them, you're not alone and you're not weak. You're wise. Because preparing for these moments isn't pessimism, it's power. In today's video, we're going to explore 6 practical, straightforward tips that will help you stay safe, independent, and confident while living alone after 70. And here's the most important part. Make sure you stay with me until the very end. Because the final 2 tips, they're the ones most people overlook completely. And yet, they make the biggest difference when it comes to your safety, well-being, and long-term independence. They're simple, free, and can be life-changing. Before we dive in, let me just ask you for one quick favor. If you find value in this video, or if you believe in the importance of sharing lessons about aging with dignity and strength, please tap the like button. It helps this message reach more people like you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I warmly invite you to do so. This channel is dedicated to your well-being in later life. And if you want to stay sharp, strong, and empowered, you won't want to miss a single video. Also, I'd love to hear from you personally. Write in the comments if you appreciated this video or not. Your feedback helps me make better, more meaningful content for you every single week. Now, let's begin. Let's start with something so basic, but so often ignored. Keeping a regular routine. You see, when we're younger, our schedule is set by work, family, obligations. But after 70, especially when living alone, the days can start to blend into one another. And that's when time starts slipping away, and motivation can fade without you noticing. Waking up at the same time, having set times for meals, planning a short walk or a phone call, these little anchors keep your mind sharp and your body active. A routine gives you structure, and structure gives you purpose. Even if you don't have anywhere to be, create moments in your day that you look forward to. Your morning coffee in the garden, a short journal entry before lunch, an afternoon stroll to the mailbox, or a favorite bench. Small habits can become strong pillars that keep loneliness and apathy far away. Now, let's talk about your home. Your space should be your sanctuary, not a source of hidden danger. One of the smartest things you can do right now is take a slow, honest walk through your home. Look at it with new eyes. Are there loose rugs that might slip under your feet? Cords running across walkways? High shelves that require you to climb? Furniture you have to squeeze past? These are things that might seem harmless until they aren't. Clearing pathways, securing rugs, installing motion sensor nightlights. These are small changes that drastically reduce your risk of falling. And that one adjustment could save you from weeks in the hospital or worse. If you feel a little resistance to making changes, ask yourself this: is my current setup helping me stay safe and free? Or is it slowly turning into a trap? Now, this next part might feel a little uncomfortable, but it's just too important to skip. Staying connected. Independence doesn't mean isolation. Being alone is one thing, feeling lonely is another. And the truth is, isolation is not just a mood, it's a health risk. Regular contact with others, even short check-ins, keeps your mind stimulated and your spirits lifted. Maybe you don't feel like going out much anymore. That's okay. But don't let that stop you from staying in touch. Set a weekly phone call with an old friend. Send a voice message to your daughter or grandson. Say hello to the neighbor when you collect the mail. These connections, however small, add up to something powerful, a sense of belonging, and the reminder that you are not alone in this world. And here's something beautiful. You can give that same gift to someone else. Maybe they feel alone too. Maybe they need your smile more than you know. So now that we've laid the groundwork with a strong routine, a safer home environment, and real human connection, we're ready to move forward. Because living alone doesn't mean you have to do everything by yourself. One of the most empowering things you can do for yourself after 70 is to stay on top of your health, not just when something feels wrong, but as a consistent habit. I'm not talking about constant doctor visits or complicated treatments. I'm talking about simple, regular check-ins with your own body. Start each day with a quick body scan. How do your feet feel when they hit the ground? Are you feeling dizzy, stiff, unusually tired? Paying attention to these small signs helps you catch issues early, before they become problems. And speaking of health, medication is a big one. As we age, the number of pills and supplements we take tends to increase, and forgetting a dose or accidentally doubling up can lead to serious consequences. That's why a medication system is essential. Whether it's a simple pill organizer you fill weekly or a digital reminder on your phone or smart speaker, find a system that works for you and stick with it. You might even write down your meds on a card and keep it on the fridge, helpful in case of emergencies too. It's a small effort that adds up to real peace of mind. Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about mobility. Staying physically active doesn't mean you need to hit the gym or run marathons. It means keeping your body in motion every single day in a way that works for you. Gentle stretching in the morning, a few laps around the living room, watering the plants, walking to the corner and back. The goal isn't intensity, it's consistency. Movement keeps your muscles stronger, your balance steadier, and your mind more focused. One moment of movement can prevent one dangerous fall. And while we're on the subject, think about the shoes you wear inside your home. Are they sturdy? Do they have a good grip? Slippers that slide around can be just as risky as walking barefoot. Swap them for something with support, even indoors. Little details like that make a world of difference over time. But let's go deeper. Safety and independence are also about being mentally prepared. Do you have a simple emergency plan? If the power goes out, if the phone line dies, if you need help fast, what would you do? Who would you call? Taking the time to write out an emergency contact list and keeping it near the phone or by your bed can be a lifesaver. Even better, share that list with someone you trust. Let them know where your spare key is or how to reach you if you're not answering. It's not about being fearful. It's about being ready. And readiness builds confidence. It tells your brain, we've got this covered. That kind of peace is priceless. Another small but powerful tip? Keep a basic go bag. Nothing fancy, just a tote with a copy of your ID, a small bottle of water, your medications list, and maybe a flashlight. It's not paranoia, it's wisdom. You won't need it most days, but on the day you do, you'll be glad it's there. And when you take charge in this way, when you anticipate rather than react, you reinforce one of the most important beliefs of all. I'm not helpless, I'm prepared. Now, let's talk about something many people forget: joy. Yes, joy. Living alone after 70 isn't just about safety checklists and health routines. It's also about finding delight in the everyday, having things that make you smile for no reason, a favorite show, a book that pulls you in, a photo album you love flipping through, music that makes you move a little in your seat. These moments don't just pass the time, they elevate it. They remind you that life, at any age, can be full of flavor, color, laughter. The more you nurture joy, the less room you leave for fear, doubt, or sadness. It's not about ignoring hard realities. It's about remembering that joy is still possible and often just a few feet away. So open the curtains, play the music, light that candle you've been saving, and allow yourself to feel good for no reason at all, because you deserve that. Every single day, let's finish strong. One of the easiest, most overlooked ways to stay independent after 70 is to simplify your surroundings. We often think that independence means doing more, but the truth is, it often means doing less with more intention. Take a look around your home. Are there items you haven't used in years? Things that make daily tasks harder instead of easier? Decluttering isn't just about appearances, it's about safety, ease, and clarity. That toaster you never use? The chair that blocks the hallway? The cabinet filled with things you can't even reach? These aren't just objects, they're friction points. And friction builds frustration. The fewer unnecessary items you have around, the more smoothly your days will flow. And here's something most people don't realize. Decluttering can be emotional too. Letting go of objects from the past doesn't mean letting go of memories. It means making room for movement, for energy, for life. And now, we come to perhaps the most powerful tip of all, the one people rarely think of, but that makes the biggest difference in how safe and confident you feel living alone. Ask for help before you need it. I know, that might sound backwards. Isn't the whole point of living independently to avoid relying on others? Not exactly. True independence is not doing everything alone. It's knowing when to lean on others wisely so that you can keep your freedom longer. That might mean hiring someone once a month to help with the yard, or asking a neighbor to change a hard-to-reach light bulb, or saying yes when your niece offers to show you how to use a new device. These aren't signs of weakness. They're signs of strength, because you're protecting your energy for the things that truly matter to you. So many people wait until they're overwhelmed, exhausted, or even hurt before reaching out. But those who stay independent longest? They're the ones who ask early, who stay connected, and who make adjustments with grace, not guilt. You don't have to do everything. You just have to do the right things, in the right way, at the right time. And asking for help before it becomes urgent is one of the smartest things you can do. Let's take a breath and think about what we've covered today. This wasn't just a checklist of safety tips. It was a mindset shift. Living alone after 70 isn't about being tough. It's about being smart. It's about building routines that ground you, creating a home that protects you, nurturing connections that uplift you, and preparing in ways that make you feel empowered. It's about moving your body, protecting your health, reducing risk, and increasing joy. It's about remembering that your independence doesn't disappear because of your age. It evolves, and so do you. Remember, small changes make a big difference. You don't have to do everything at once. Choose one thing from this video that resonated with you and start there. Let it build. Let it grow. And most of all, know this: you are capable, you are wise, and you are absolutely allowed to thrive on your own terms. If this video brought you comfort or clarity, please let me know in the comments. I read every single one, and your stories inspire me more than you can imagine. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you. And if you'd like to be part of a growing community where aging is seen not as decline, but as evolution, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. There's so much more to share, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. Here's to living your best life at any age, because you deserve nothing less.